Good morning. Start the lesson. So this is the second lesson. So what it is? Research process. Right? We are going to identify the research process. So these are the intended learning objectives. So actually what we need to focus here, we need to identify the step by step how we can do a research, very important, as well as how we can find a research topic, research areas through browsing it. So what kind of sources that you can use for it, we need to identify. So then we are going to identify the components of the research topic and have some practical case studies also here, right? Learning objectives are given here very clearly. You can go through it. So what this is about? So what is your idea regarding this one? Yes. A more animal here they found the What is the idea about this one? You have a discussion. Yes. No action without, no research without action, and then no action without research. Yes. No research without actions or without action. What do you mean by it? Research in the sense we are finding something, and we are going to find something and we are going to have an idea. So then can we do a research? Can we search without actions? No, you need to always have the actions. Right? You have to find the problems, you have to find the facts. You need to do that. This is likewise. That means action is needed in each and every step of the research. The second one, what it means? No action without research. Yes, no action without research. What do you mean by the no action without research? Yes. You can't either go to a new step, you can't initiate something without doing the research. So therefore, action is very much important in the research. Action in the sense not fighting. Okay. You need to actually engage in your research. In your research field, activity, research activity. If you are going to do something in research, for example, you are going to wait for the examination. Not a research, but what is the target? We have a class for the research methodology subjects. Very easy. Right? So if you want to have a class for the research methodology subject, what you can do? What you need to do? You need to read, and you need to study. So once I lectured about the first lecture, you have to read it. You have to refer the article. You have to go through the exercise and other things. That means what it means. Yes. So those are actions with the mode of study. So therefore, if you have an objective towards something, you have to always work. Research also the same. Research also having some objectives. To achieve that objectives, you need to work. You need to do some actions. Therefore, we can identify, and the thing is, you need to always have action. You have to actively engage in your research. Otherwise what happens? You can't do a search. Meanwhile, you can't do a research. Just to think now. Okay. We'll identify the process, make the heading Puta, research process. Research process. අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා පරීක්ෂණ ක්‍රියාවලියක තියෙන මොනවාද steps here. Yes. Last week also we did. Now the lesson is regarding the process. Okay, if we did the last week, if we completed the last week, okay, let me identify that what is the first step? Yes, what is the first step? Yes, identifying the what it is. Identifying the problem. You need to identify the problem. How you can identify the problem? Yes, how you can identify the problem? By developing the knowledge gaps and etc. Very good. What else? How you can identify a problem? Now we are in the process of developing our research. You all are from the accounting stream. Am I right? Accounting stream. Okay, raise your hand those you are coming from the accounting stream, fully accounting. Not commerce. You are engaged in the, you are currently working in the accounting field. Auditing. You are auditing. Raise the hand. Auditing. Accounting. Handling the systems and other things. Any other streams? HR? No. Marketing? No. What else? What are the other industries? Yes. Operations, supply chain management, and etc. No, you all are fully vetted. Working in the accounting auditing field. Am I right? Any other streams? So then that means your background is regarding always accounting and the accounting, it may be finance and it may be the auditing. That means you know the facts regarding it. Already you are senior students, no? Third year, first semester students. Third year, first semester students in the sense you all have the knowledge. Right? You all have the knowledge regarding subject matters. Don't you have knowledge regarding internal controls? Internal controls you know. Isn't it? So that means second year, first semester, second year, second semester, first year, second semester. Is it? So normally we say so AC temperature is 24 to 25. Right? It's in 23. So even you put in 60, just the machine running, it's not, it doesn't give the 16% the situation to us. Right? So therefore average temperature is 24 to 25, even the 100% students are there. Effective range 24 to 25 percent. Exam දෙක දැම්මත් නැහැ. Last exam it just running the operation high efficiency as well as high capacity. So you can't get less than a 4, which one to say that. So therefore, I hope you can understand that much. Anyway, that's up to you. That's up to you. Really. And that you all are having the knowledge regarding accounting, internal controls, whatever the thing you have the subject knowledge, right? So therefore, in the research, we have to identify the problem. How you can identify the problem? You are working in the accounting area, but you are going to identify the problem in the market. And if you haven't known it, so what you as an undergraduate, what we are expecting from you, you have to do something to society. Or else you have to do something to the organizational perspectives. You have to identify the issues in the areas related to you. You are at the factor station of you are doing it, you are in the industry. Therefore, you know what are the issues in the industry. So therefore, you have to find the solution for the issue in the industry. That is our perspective. Not to do the traditional corporate governance research and working capital management research, this time also highly rejected, right? Rejected the corporate governance and the working capital management. You are not allowed to do those things. What we are expecting from you, you have to do something new. That means you have to identify the problem. in the real world context. What are the problems in our county area? Right? It may be a small one, but you can find the solution for it. So therefore, the first step is what? The identification of problem. Identification of problem. What is the second step? Yes. Second step. Okay, you have identified the problem. What is second step? Very good. So we have the object. Problems are converted to the questions. Okay? Problem in the sense it's a problem. Problem is a problem. So therefore you need to divide into the sub-segments. We are calling it as a questions. Okay? You have to make the question. As well as you have developed the objectives. Then in line with the questions, you have developed the objectives. So then we are identifying the problem in the managerial context. That means real world problem. Right? So then how we can make this real world problem to the academic perspective? අපි දැන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් අඳුන ගන්නවා. අපි වැඩ කරන තැන එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයාලා ක්‍රියේටර් දෙයක ප්‍රශ්න අඳුනගන්න. ප්‍රශ්න අඳුනගත්තට පස්සේ කොහොමද ඔයාලා ඇකඩමික් රිසර්ච් එකට ගෙනියන්නේ? Yes. How? Yes. How you can convert this one? The practical scenario you can't apply, you can't find the solution for the entirely technical issues in the industry. So then you have to convert, you have to bring the academic perspective there. How you can bring the academic perspective? Yes, how you can bring the academic perspective to the real world problem? Yes, how you can bring the academic perspective to the real world problem? You can refer the existing findings on the same research area. Right? So I have this kind of a problem. Right? So I have a problem regarding the customer satisfaction. So I'm working at a market industry. So then even we are giving new strategies, the price reductions, the customers are not satisfied. So as a marketing manager, I'm questioning them. So what are the factors behind this customer satisfaction, or else why the customers are dissatisfied regarding our product? Right? So that is my real world problem as a marketing manager. Even we are providing a high quality product, so they are not satisfied with this service. I can't say. I can't say. You say. So then, yes, what is my practical problem? Even I'm providing a high quality product with the lowest price, customers are dissatisfied. That is the real world problem. So how I can bring this real world problem to my managerial, to academic perspective? Yes. How? Can you imagine some factors and can you run your research? Factors affecting body dissatisfaction? No. How you can bring this academic perspective to the research, right? You have to find the articles. Okay? You have to find the articles regarding this customer satisfaction. You can bring the, yes, you can bring the academic perspective. There are some lot of researchers. In the previous practice, they have identified what are the factors affecting for the customer satisfaction. You can bring that factors to your research. You have to bring. Otherwise, you can't just imagine these are the factors and can't apply that context, that variables to your research. You should have a scientific proof regarding. So therefore, what you can do is you need to read the literature. We are calling it as a literature reading. You have to refer the literature regarding this research. The mainly second step. Right? Okay. So then, formulate the hypothesis. What do you mean by the formulate the hypothesis? What do you mean by the hypothesis? Last week we discussed. Yes. What do you mean by the hypothesis? Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Yes. Hypothesis. Hypothesis. Statistic. You identify the hypothesis. What do you mean by the hypothesis? Yes. We don't know about hypothesis. Yes. Testable statement. It's a testable statement. So what kind of analysis we are using the hypothesis? Yes. Can we give examples? You already the statistics of there is a lesson called the hypothesis testing. Lesson number 4. Yes. It's a testable statement regarding the relationship between or is a link between two variables. There is a relationship between x and y, right? So once you identify the various findings regarding our research problem, that means in my context, what it is, customer dissatisfaction. So then you have to identify the hypothesis regarding this customer dissatisfaction. Variable, let's take the price. Previous research findings confirm that price is the main factor that is affecting for the customer dissatisfaction. You grab that variable, the price, and you develop the hypothesis. There is a relationship between price and the customer satisfaction. The second variable, other researchers identified that marketing strategies. That marketing strategies is one of main factor that is affecting for the customers' dissatisfaction. You took that factor based on the literature. Now you are evaluating the hypothesis. There is a relationship between marketing strategies and the customer dissatisfaction. Third one, another researcher, he identified that, then the factor for the customer dissatisfaction. Are you dissatisfied about the campus? Or is it there? Tell me the factors. So you will have customers, so you have to understand our customer needs. Are you all satisfied? Satisfying? No. So then what is the reason? Just tell me the reasons. Physical evidences. Okay? Physical evidences. Okay. What do you mean? Physical evidences is only one factor regarding this customer dissatisfaction. So then you identify the physical evidence as one of the main factor that is affecting for the customer dissatisfaction. You took that factor and developed the hypothesis. There is a relationship between physical evidences provided with the customer dissatisfaction. So that is how you can link the literature review with the hypothesis. You have to build up this hypothesis. What you are going to do? Sustainability. Again, sustainability. No, I gave you the name last week. Not last week, in the first week, as I remember. Okay? Am I right? Am I right? Right. So therefore, next step, you need to design your research. Then, what kind of a population I need to have for my research? Am I having the research ability to check the entire population? If not, I have to go for the sample. If it is a sample, how I can collect the data? Sampling technique we have to identify. What else? From whom I am going to collect the data? How I can collect the data? Is that a questionnaire? Is that I'm going to do an experiment? And so that means you need to design your research. You need to design your research. So then what is the next step? Yes, next step, last week we discussed. Yes. Explain. Select data. Yes. But how many data are there? There are two kinds of data. What those are? Yes. What those are? Yes. Primary data and the secondary data. You know those things. Primary data and secondary data. So then you have to collect the data regarding your research hypothesis. Then what is the next step? You need to analyze the data. Is there any pattern? Is there any relationship between these identified variables? You need to analyze. You need to run the statistical techniques, statistical tools through the softwares, research softwares. We have a lot of research softwares. What are the research softwares you know? Yes. What are the research softwares you know? What are the softwares you know? Regarding this research, I hope you have the subject also. Mayo. Yes. What is Mayo? What is the purpose of Mayo? What do you mean by Mayo? Software. Right? What is the software? Accounting software. Yes, the accounting software. How it functions? You input data and then generate data. So what are the other accounting softwares? Oh, I'll talk to me. What are the other accounting softwares you know? Sage. Accounting software. Sage. Sage. I didn't hear. Sage. Sage. Then that ERP software. ERP system. Very good. What else? QuickBook and QB. What else? Oracle. Good. ERP system. Good. Okay, thank you. Hi. So these are what? These are accounting software. So ERP software. In research, we have softwares. What are the research softwares we do? You have to write down these things. Yes. Research software. What are the softwares you know? You all are writing assignments now. Group assignments are there, individual assignments are there. What are the referencing softwares? You don't know. Just you all are inputting the references to the Word document. To the Word. I will copy and paste it one by one. Okay. Mainly. Right? Mainly. 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 Right? A referencing software. Mainly. Mendly. Mainly. If you want, you can download and install it. Right? Every document, yes, once you download it, you have to link it to the Word document and then you can get the citation to the Word document. No need to input it one by one. About type කරන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මේ software download කරලා Word එකක් එක link කරන්න YouTube එක බලලා ඉන්න නැත්නම් මම කියලා. ඉගෙනගත් ඒ link කරාට පස්සේ මොකද වෙන්නේ? You just download the document PDF version or else there may be RIS version. I will show it to you. RIS version or downloaded PDF can be opened through the Mendy document, Mendy software. And then Once you go to the Word document, you click on the menu, the icon is there, so directly you can take the citations. No issues, very simple, not very simple. No need to worry about the Word document citation. The other one, EndNote. EndNote, EndNote, EndNote. END, END, EndNote. Again, a referencing software. A referencing software. So you can download those things and try. So these are academic softwares, knowing your evaluations. Okay. Like a ChatGPT, like what you can refer to. Research softwares, we have research software, main research software. Here also we are lecturing to you the third year, second semester. SPSS. SPSS, capital SPSS. You can search those things, right? E-Wheels, E-Wheels, capital E-V-I-E-V-S, E-Wheels. Smart, P-L-S, S-M-A-R-T, capital P-L-S, Smart, P-L-S. R, capital R, that's also software, R. Startup, startup, startup. In vivo, capital N vivo, that's the qualitative software. You have the chance to analyze the qualitative data through the in vivo. In vivo, N-V-I-V-O, in vivo. So those are the some of research softwares. You refer those things and have the idea when you are going through the Facebook and other things. So you can just go through those softwares and have the idea. We are not going to teach about all, we are going to have the full version of the SPSS in the 3-2 semester. Right? Okay. So then we have to analyze the data through the statistical software. Now you don't need to analyze data through the manual. Right? Even the qualitative data, you don't need to analyze it through the manual. We have a lot of softwares. You can refer those things. You can take the advantage. You can take the help of these academic software. So then we analyze the data. Got the data, we analyze. So then what is the next step? Last step, you have to interpret the results. Then even based on the results, what happened to our objectives? Is it achieved or else not? You have to confirm it. You have to discuss it with the previous findings also. We are calling it as the last step. What it is? Interpretation. In my research, I'm discussing about the customer dissatisfaction. I identified based on the collected data. Okay? I just collected the data through the questionnaire. I shared the questionnaire. You have experience in the Google Forms? Yes, I shared the questionnaire with you and I have collected the data. Collected the data from the statistical software. Okay? So then results gives me that the price is the most important part or is most important variable to the customer dissatisfaction. Right? So I can come to the conclusion, I can give the managerial decisions or I can give that result to the management. Okay, the price is the most important thing, you need to concern on the price. So that is what we are expecting through the research. I hope it's very clear to you the process. Now you need to actually find out the problem in your world, in your industry. You are all working in which industry? What is your industry? Yes. Which industry you are working? Finance industry. Finance is the industry. No, accounting is the industry. So then how accounting become the industry? Yes. Which industry you are working in? Accounting industry. Is there accounting industry? No. Is there accounting industry? No. You need to think, where you will figure out the place, whatever that's you are working. Okay with that. Maria, which industry you are working in? I said. No. Okay. Right. Next step, what it is? How to find the research topic. Right. Last week I gave you the homework and I asked you to upload it to the evidence. Right? Sustainability. If you upload it, what are the 3 areas? Tax policy, internal controls, what else? This to you. That means I mean just simplify area. Then social responsibilities. Good. Fraud detection. That means forensic accounting. Forensic accounting. Internal controls. Financial reporting. Marketing mix. Okay. The one. DD. Okay. AI, academic performance. Good, very good. Okay. Job satisfaction of the undergraduate. Financial reporting. Good. Okay. Can't remember. Digital marketing strategies. Good. Okay. Tax policies. Good. Taxation. Any other areas? Financial instruments. Very good. Financial instruments. Thank you. Audit procedures. Corporate governance, it's good, but no issues. Corporate governance is a good area, but unfortunately, we are not encouraging the students to go with the corporate governance research because the board rejected those kind of research topics. Yes. CSR, sustainability, good. Audit quality. Environment pollution. Very good, very emerging concept. And you have to link that concept to the accounting area, that's it. Even you can collect the data from the undergraduate from the accounting streams. That is how you can link. Very good. So while we are doing, we have to do something new. Rather than the corporate governance, rather than the financial performance, you do something new to the society. Small thing. Like what is that? Right? So you have the responsibility. Meanwhile, what you can do is the identified theories can be applied here. Right? India what is their current capital, their current, right? It should be a contribution to society. Right? Brand protection. Brand protection. Investor behavior, good. Image. Stock market, good. You are working in stock market? No. In a related company? No. No. Okay, stock market. Maria. Management accounting, human resource management, what else? That's it. Marketing. Blockchain and accounting. AI in accounting. Very good. Reporting, budgeting, internal controls, forensic accounting. Right. Okay. So these are the some of areas I hope you have selected. Right. So we'll identify how you can identify the friendly neighbors. That is going to help you. The first important part, you should have a personal interest. Right? You should have a personal interest to do a research. I'm doing research in this field. That is my personal interest. That is the main thing. Right? Other than that one, what you can do? Pollution. Right? Pollution, what it is? It's a social problem. Right? Social problem. You can select the social problem also. Some of the broader contest, masters, PhD students, doctoral students, so they can test the theories. Right? So we have some theories, no agency theory. Is that correct or wrong? Is that the main reason, main concept behind the agency theory is correct or wrong? So what they can do? So they can test the existing theories, right? So then higher research, you have the chance to identify the prior research. Then you investigate the prior research and you can do the same research in the Sri Lankan context also. No issues, right? Even the prior study has been done, you can't do the same one. You have to do something new and you can do it, redo it. That is also okay. Otherwise, we can't do the research. No. ඔයා කරා කියලා කවුද අනිත් කරන්න තියෙන්නේ නැහැ. Same research can be conducted by changing the sample, by changing the method. Sometimes it may be the other counting period, the other time period. Because based on the time period, the results may be changed. අවුරුදු ගණන් වෙනස් වෙනවා the results පුළුවන් වෙනස් වෙනවා. Right? The human beings are changing a generation X, generation C, likewise. So there are some generations. So therefore, the results may be changed because of the changes of the time period also. So then, as program evaluation, human service practices and minorities in the research, who can do minorities in the research in a sense? What do you mean by it? Yes, minorities in the research. So there are some minority people in the Sri Lanka. Where? No area. So we have taken less priority for them. If you want, you can do the research for them also. කලුකරේ ඉන්නවා දේවල් වලට කට්ටිය අපිට ඒගොල්ලන් කියන එක රිසර්ච් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන්. 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 මගේ ආලුත් කිව්වා දඹුල්ල ස්ටොක් ස්ටොක් මාකට් එකේ දඹුල්ල ආර්ථික මධ්‍යස්ථානයේ කරපු රිසර්ච් එකක් ටිකක් accounting කියන පොත්. So good investigation. You have the chance to publicate those kind of things. Don't do the traditional research. Right? Don't do it. You do something new. It should be a small one. But it should be a new one. More new thing. And don't take it as a really one. අමාරු දැක්කම හරිම ලේසි දෙයක්. හරිම interesting. ඇත්තටම හරියට කියනවා හරිම interesting. Research in the sense very good field. Right. What this is? What is the idea behind that? Yes. What this is? If you are searching on the social media, you may see that one. Yes. Don't discuss. You just tell me what is the idea behind this. Yes. What is it? What is it? I'm not asking what is this. What is idea? What is the idea behind this picture? What is your idea? Okay, good. With the human beings activity, human beings need to identify their activity levels. Then why? So the human beings activities are contributing to the environmental pollution and etc. Good. Any idea? What is this? What is your idea about this? Disaster. Okay, disaster. Okay. Maria, not Maria. You are asking the question. Next one. What is this? What is the way? What is this? Unnatural disaster. Okay. Natural disaster. Say one. What is this? If you are very keen in the social media, you know this. You don't have social media. Good. Forest fire. Okay. Apeksha. Apeksha. Yes. Forest fire. Yeah. Yes. This is the recent forest fire. So that I have extracted from the social media. Here the idea behind the same picture, right? So this is the one picture, but your ideas are different. Forest fire, it may be the pollution, it may be the, what is the other idea? Again, pollution likewise, same problem, right? So there are no lot of problems. So they are the completely one. You are defined your perspective is regarding the same problem is different. Some are see it as a pollution. If someone know the real case, so they know it is a forest fire. Yes, your idea. You are to say disaster. The disaster. Same picture, but your angle is different. Your perception is different. Your thinking pattern is different. So this is what we are calling as a risk. Right? Yes, you investigate the same problem. The whole is same, but the next to Yasiro, what is your name? I can't remember it. Dinuka. Dinuka perception is a little bit different. What is your idea? What is your name? Ravi. Ravi. Hey, Navin's idea is different. Right? For Harshanina. Yes, sir. So that likewise, same problem, you should have a different perspective. Sometimes you may have a different perspective. This is what we are calling as a research. You need to think. Okay. Rather than when you are finding the practical problem, right? So how we can take the support of these other sources? What are the other sources? Yes. First one, what it is? Yes. What it is? Books. You know books. Okay. Regarding the financial management, what is the main book? I.M. Pandey's Financial Management book. Regarding the organizational behavior, what is the book? You don't have the organizational behavior. No? Regarding the management, what is the main book? Yes. Henry Fayol's There may be a base. Okay. If it is a corporate governance, you can read the corporate governance and 10 other things. Books are there. Book is the one method where you can find the information. The other one is a little bit new to you. What it is? Journals. Journals. Have you heard it before? Journals. අහලා තියෙනවද? කොහොමද නැද්ද? Those who said yes, raise your hands. Journals. Journals. No. Right? Okay. Journal also similar to a booklet. Right? It's similar to booklet. It includes journal articles. Journal articles. Right? Let's take an example of newspaper. You know Daily Mirror? Daily Mirror? Yes. Daily Mirror is which one? Newspaper. Right? So what it includes? What it includes? Articles. Right? Newspaper articles. Right? For this. So Daily Mirror. Likewise, journal also same. Journal is a booklet which includes journal articles. Journal articles. So let's take the person X. X conducted research and then he summarized his research and send that research article, its article, to the board of this journal. So then, once they confirm whether it is a good one or bad one, if it is a bad one, they are rejecting it. But if it is a good one, they are publishing it in their journal. Journals are having two methods, online platform as well as the physical booklet. Right? So now we'll identify how you can find the journals. Go to the LMS. Others you know are internet databases, archives, interviews, observations, report. I will come to the report, instant report. Right? We'll identify how we can refer the journals. Journals. Right? Journals, again, we have journal platforms. Then, even if it is online or physical printed copy, so there are several bodies who confirm whether this journal is the quality one. Right? The board is there. So they review whether this journals, even it's online or it's the physical version, whether these are with the high quality or else no. There is the council. Let's take the council. There are two councils. So there are a lot of councils, but we are taking the example, two examples. First one, Putta, ABDC. Not ABCD, ABDC. Australian Business Deal Schools Council. Right? Australian Business Deal Schools Council. ABDC. The other one, schools. I can't exactly remember the words. Schools. I will upload the schools list also here in the state. This is the ABDC rank list. STPOUS, STPOU. Right. See here. So this is the list. How you can find the emerging research topic. See here. There are so these are the journals. They confirm, these school confirm whether this journal is having a good rank or else no, A plus, A, no A minus. So then B and C. Right? So they are ranking it. Even this is a 2021, the same ranking list up to the 2024 also. See here, you can identify there are a lot of accounting journals. Accounting journals and the finance journals. Right? So then what you can do, you can copy a one journal here. Just copy a one journal. How you can find the emerging research topics. මෙන්න මේගොල්ලෝ ඇවිල්ලා කියනවා මෙන්න මේවා හොඳයි. මේ ජර්නල්ස් ටික හොඳයි. එහෙනම් අපි මොකද කරන්නේ? මේ ජර්නල්ස් වලට ගිහින් බලනවා රිසර්ච් ටොපික්ස් තියෙනවාද කියලා. I know personally some of the students called me also. Is how we can find the research. Just copy the one thing, one accounting journal. Or else you can type it here also prepare. By looking at here, you can type it at here. Accounting and finance. Here, right? So I have selected journal, accounting and finance. Cited. These are articles. They are reflecting the articles, right? Most recent article as well as the most cited articles. When we are doing the world ranking, university ranking, the first one is the academic support, the second one is the research, right? Research component, right? So how we can identify the research component with the citation? I don't know whether you know it or else no. You know citations, cited by. I conducted research and published it in the online. Right? මගේ research එක බලලා මොකද කරන්නේ? මෙයා research එක කරනවා මෙයාත් එක publish කරනවා. ඒකවල මොකද වෙන්නේ? මගේ research එක මොකද වෙන්නේ? Cited වෙනවා. Because why? Based on my research, she has done some research. Likewise, sometimes the researchers are having more cited. Some of the research papers are more cited in the sense those are referred by a lot of articles. So therefore, citation is very much important. If it is more cited in the sense, reflect which one. It's a good one. Otherwise, take the money and research. Others can't refer it. Is it a good one? No. Therefore, more cited in the sense, very good indication for the research paper. Right? So therefore, there are two types. See here, the most recent papers, recently published papers, and the most cited papers. Right? You can refer those things also. See here, these are the open access. Open access. So there are some articles which are not, it can't be viewed to you because they are having the restricted access. In that sense, you have to work on the open access journal. We have some limitations when we are doing the research. Neither. We have the limitation. We don't have the institutional access to the journals and etc. Some of the government universities, they also don't have. There are some on there. Right? Therefore, we can't access the restricted journal papers. අපිට බලන්න බෑ ඒකවල වහලා තියෙනවා නම් paper එක අපිට බලන්න බෑ. ඒක අපේ scope එකෙන් ටිකක් එහාට යනවා. එහෙම බලන්න බැරි නම් අපිට ඒ දේ achieve කරගන්න විදිහ තියෙනවා. හැබැයි ඒක නැත්නම් ඒක ගොඩාක් කොට වෙන එක තේරුමක් නැහැ. So therefore you have to work with the limited resources. You have to understand that one also. Anyway, this is having the open access. The icon is here. You can click on it. Just PDF is available. Right? You just refer those things. Just refer. No need to read. Don't read. Until I am asking you to read, don't read it. Just refer the topics. Just have the idea regarding trending research topics in nowadays. Once I told you, okay, read it, start the reading, then you read it. Right? Just have the idea regarding this one. Disruption of financial intermediation by the fintech. It may be a good research topic. Right? So you can have the ideas regarding the new topics, new areas. You practice these things. So then you will be able to identify a good research topics. This is the one method, right? In the literature review lesson, I will lecture you how you can confirm the paper quality. No need to confirm on paper quality because why we have taken the journal from where? With the AB journal list. අපි දැන් මේ හොඳ paper එකක්මයි කියවන්නේ. Don't type in the Google Scholar. Google Scholar. It's a Google Scholar කියන්නේ ජරාව. ඕන් කියන කලවල Google Scholar එකෙන් ගන්න. Right? Google Scholar is a open access, it's not a research hub. It provides access to all of the authors who are having the document. So they are going to publication is somewhere else. There are some secondary journal source. For a journal source. ඒවල publish කරනවා Google Scholar කියනවා ඔය අපේ Scholar එකේ දාගන්න. If you refer the articles from the Google Scholar, there are some little journals as well as those some of the articles doesn't have the standard. So therefore, don't refer the Google Scholar. I know you all know the Google Scholar up to now. Okay? As the research hubs, as the information sources finding method, you know the Google Scholar. But don't refer the Google Scholar for the research. Right? You just take some academic research searching hubs, right? So because why those are providing the high quality papers to us. This is the one method. I hope it's clear to you. Likewise, you can find you can refer the management accounting. You can refer the HRM. Likewise, if there are maybe some journals in the specific area. So while going through the specific areas, you will identify the trending research topics, right? Trending research topics. Okay, that is the first thing. The other sources. So there are some research hubs, right? Research hubs. So those are publication institutes, right? They just publish the research article. Okay, now type it down. Emerald Insight. You just type it Emerald Insight. This is the icon Emerald Insight. The first thing, it's the journal, right? First thing, journal. This is the journal. Can you see here? Publisher. Publisher. In our Sri Lankan context, who are the publishers? Sarasali, Godagi. So they are publishers. They are publishing the book to the outsiders or readers. So are they publishing papers or books which doesn't meet the criteria? Yes or no? No. So they have some standards. Otherwise, they are not going to publish those things with the name of their logo. So they are maintaining their quality. Likewise, research journals, they also have the publishers, right? These journals, even it's online, publishing through the publishers, right? First thing is you have the chance to find the research article based on the journals. And second one, now we are going to identify the publishers. What are the publishers? Published in their websites. Now the first one is Emerald site. Now type it here, whatever the research industry or what is the research interested area, type it here. Emerald Insight. It may be a little bit difficult in your phone version or it's different in your phone. Okay. Yeah. I hope you got some results. See here. So they are giving the book name. So the others book part. They are publishing it. What kind of article this is? It's a book part of a book. So therefore, meanwhile, see here, you don't have the access. You don't have the access. If it is so, we don't have the access. So therefore, you have to remove. Yes. But here, it has the open access. Right? This is the icon, open access journals. Right? Open access journals. You click on here. Right? So then PDF is available. PDF is available. Now you can have some idea. Right? You can have some idea. This is the research topic. Research topic. New topics. Quality papers. Right? This is the one thing. Here, did you remember when I'm mentioning you to the mainly, right? I asked you to download the RIS, right? If the PDF is not available, you can download the RIS. And once you download the RIS, it can be viewed through the mainly software. So then you have the chance to open the PDF document through the menu, right? if you want, right? If you want to have an idea, you just can read this abstract, right? Just abstract. Abstract in the sense summary idea. Summary idea regarding the research. You can read that one also, right? I hope it's clear to you the Emerald Insight, how to download the papers. Is that clear to you? The next one, elsewhere, right? Or else we write it as science today. Science today. Science today. Again, to identify the research articles and etc. You just click on here. Click on here and then there are some popular articles, but I hope those are regarding the most probably the science. But here also you can refer it. There are some other pages also. How you can search here? You type here the interested area. If it is corporate governance, you type it in the corporate governance. Sustainability reporting, corporate sustainability reporting. Likewise, you have the chance to refer those things, and even you don't have the idea, you don't have the access to the PDF, you just can have the idea to the research topic. So these are topics. Once you identify that research topic, you grab the points. There are emerging concepts. Don't never put the same words. We all are using the same word. Sometimes it may have the, even it's regarding the corporate governance, so there may be a new word instead of the corporate governance. You have to be tactful when you are doing the research, right? Yes. Green technologies, very good concepts. Likewise, you don't need to read the papers. Just read them to have an idea. Just read the background of the study or as abstracted idea. Okay. Next one. Research gate. Type it research gate. Research gate also a very good research hub. I don't know whether you have the access. I try my best to open the account for these students, but unfortunately they failed because they asked the organizational email address and they are asking you to come to the organizational or institutional email. The other ways, they have the other two options. They do need when you're opening the research gate account. So you need to give the email address from the top of the professionals or else those who are having the existing research gate account. We did that one also, even if we did, it unfair. So I don't know why. Anyway, if you have the chance, if you like to refer the research gate, you can find the research gate. I hope now you don't have the access, but you can open the research gate account to try on it. Right? Okay. Anyway, we just click on there. I have an account, but unfortunately I can't be here. I can't. I'm using my finger. Okay. Anyway, Pute, you can try on the research gate also, right? Doing the research in the sense, try to open the accounts in the research gate and other things. So that those are practical things. Next one, printer. Searching box. Okay. The science medicine. Okay. Which page? Going to quickly. Searching box. Current searching box and comment. You can search here also. Right. This is the icon. So then Sage also good, but we go to the SSRN. SSRN also another platform where you can find the research papers. SSRN. You can search here based on your keyword. Right? What is your keyword? That means you are interested area, you search on that. Right? SSRN. ඔයාලගේ යාළුවෙක් වාගෙන තියෙන රිසර්ච් ගේට් එකේ පුළුවන්. join free යන්න නැතුව ඔයාලට discover එතනනේ search publications අපි දෙමු නම් Okay, no? You can read it. No need to have an account. ResearchGate also a very good platform, very good. Because why all of the researchers, all of the academics, they are publishing their research to the ResearchGate because they are getting the citation from it there. That is the best option. So therefore you can research on the ResearchGate. So these are the publishers. Journals we identified, and then the journal identifying the topics through the journals we discussed, and then the identifying the new topics through the publishers also discuss. What made the to understand research? So the other one. Okay. Anyone who like to do a research? Okay, we'll have a break. 15 minutes break and come up.
makin nama tipe lain itu. Emang, ini nih. Competitor ni selalu saja sikit. Mangat dekin lagi. Ini tu. Ikan dekai dah, ikan ni kemarin kita dekai dah. Ini gimana? Ay, lagi. Yang saling. Manage deh guys. Buat kita finance control, ini finance manager tu. ඒක තමයි අද දෙකයි දෙකයි අපේ එකට සෙටප් කරලා දෙන්න ඉතින් full time වෙනවා අනිත් මට ඔසලා කියලා අනිත් ඉතින් ඒකනේ ඔස් ගන්න ඒක නම් දෙන්නේ ඕ පන්තිගේ හා Sebenarnya kan anite මොකද්ද? අර AC machine වලට AC යන ගමන් බට් ලයින් වගේ. Aduh, bel panah-panah itu candil. Ada hidup rumah nyinti, ada kota kandang di sana. Kamu kata kan? Oh, pasti game bagian punya bang. Itu baru ini candil. Ini television dah lah ni candil. Yang candil potongan. Udah 3 Bangalore ले ला, म्यूजिक ये की बंदे की पहले गाने का उगाने के। ये हमारे लिए देखिए ठीक है ना तभी तो नहीं लगे पाले वेट टेक लिए में वही सी रेट मगानी सिल्लो वाली इधर में यार ये जुनार एंगेजमेंट है गेटिंग एक्सपर्ट है डाटा ये आओ चलो लेके सेट है ये पेपर वाली अरे कितना How the reg? හරි. අනිත් ළමා තියෙන්නේ නේද? ඒක නෙමෙයි පළවෙනි සතියේ කිව්වේ වෙනවා. ඕ මිනිහා අපිට ඩීපී කියලා දෙන්න නැහැ නේ.
hari ini nggak kritik.
මුවද.
Hari ini ini orang mata Oh, dia ini tahan.
පායිලා ඉදිරියට ගිහින් මේ ගහන්නේ නැද්ද? හරි කිව්වා. දීපා. Angin නැති නේ
ඉක්මන එනම් මම බර්ගර් කියලා.
එළඟ ඉතින් මෙතන හතරට යන්නේ.
හතරට යනවා. ඉක්මනට පදින්න.
Malah dia ke, dah tu dia tu pak. Ini ke side lagi, biar tu dia ni.
White light hटा
Ini kita ni dah orang ni. Ini bagus tu utara tu. Ini tu dah lagi.
What do you think? Yes. What do you think? Sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goals. You can go through this one also. If you are like on the sustainability, so what are the development goals here? Poverty, then what else? Hunger, then quality education, gender equity. So these are the sustainability concepts. If you are interested in that area, so those are actually very interesting research areas. Anyway, how we can link this kind of research into our accounting disciplines also, accounting, whatever the accounting, finance, taxation, auditing, etc. You can take the sample, but these are the researchable areas as the undergraduate. You can search on the poverty. Okay? You can search on the gender equity. You can do research. Very interesting. So therefore, when you are identifying the interested area, you can refer this kind of things also. Sustainable development goals, very important. Yes. Central bank, what this is a report, right? Central bank report. Now, 2021 or 2022 onwards, they don't have the physical version, so that they don't have the printed. So they just have the. Now we don't have the central bank report, no. So it has been divided into segments, and those are published in the central bank website. You can refer those things. What this is 2023 economic review. If you go to this one also given link, right? You just type in sustainability annual economic review. It identified lot of financial issues in Sri Lanka, right? Financial instability of Sri Lanka. You can investigate those things. No need to do the traditional research. Always don't focus on the financial performance. You just identify what are the areas where the problems are. You have to based on the problems. Research problems. You have to find the problem. You have to find where the problems are. Right? You can refer it also. So this is typical what this is. Stock market, right? Stock market related things also you can investigate. Auditing, I won't able to find the auditing picture there. Auditing, taxation, issues are there. A lot of issues are there in Sri Lanka. In the auditing, if you are working in auditing, so there may be real issues. Okay? Why the, for example, tell me the real issue in the auditing field. Actual problem, tell me. As now you all are working in some practical issues. They are not IT. They are not using IT techniques. Why the auditors are reluctant to audit, trainings are reluctant to use the IT. So those are what? So those are real world issues. You can identify the real world issues. Okay? Yes. Anyone working in audit firm? Yes. Financials. Tell me the problem. Internal. Okay. So internal controls. Are there any internal controls? It is impacting to the organization and performance, whatever the performance. Issues? No issues at workplace. Financial misstatement. What are the factors for the financial misstatement? Right? Likewise, today you need to identify practical problem. Right? Practical problem, you can refer the, here this is stock market digital, whatever the place you can refer to identify the practical issue. Okay. So these are the research areas. I have given a lot of research areas to investigate. Portfolio research areas, as I remember, I got exactly. The next one, development of a topic. Right? Research is based on the problem. Right? Even the problem is something you have to reflect what I'm going to do into the research topic. Right? Research topic, those are having, especially, I know you all are having different. Up to now, I asked you to refer the journal article. First thing, you have to identify journal articles in the sense it's a decorative one. Right? Journal article, why we are writing articles? To attract our readers. And we know we need what as the academic, what we need? We need high citation. Right? How we can grab the high citations? We are putting the interactive with attractive means to the research topics. So then, if you extract the research topics into your dissertation, your one is dissertation. We are reading for the dissertation. And we are reading for the dissertation. Dissertation is a something else. Article is a something else. Right? Article in the sense, it's a summarized idea. Right? It's a summarized idea, your research, regarding your research. But what do you mean by the dissertation? Dissertation normally include how many pages? How many pages? More than 50 pages. Right? How many words for your dissertation? In between 10,000 to 15,000. That means 20 or 20, more than 50 pages. It's a booklet. Right? Journal, we refer the journal. How many pages at least? Maximum 21. How many words? Maximum 8,000. That means there is a difference between journal article and the dissertation. So therefore, the first thing that you need to identify, you don't extract, you can extract some words from the journal articles, but you can't put the journal article in the names for your dissertation. Right? You can get the words and then you need to formulate your dissertation topic. Right? Dissertation topics. What are the components of the dissertation topics? Yes. Dissertation topics? Yes. Dissertation topic. What are the components? We have a problem. Okay? We have a problem. How we can identify the problem? You have to investigate, right? Research is based on the problem. Problem means identifying as your which variable. We are putting two variables for the two-let. Up to the two-let. We are discussing here in the second lesson. No? Yeah, therefore, we are not going to include a lot of variables to here. But after conceptualization and operationalization, we identify a lot of variables. In there, we adjust. But for the moment, we start with the small concept, right? So there are two variables. What are the main variables? Independent and the dependent variable, right? We have to identify the independent variable and the dependent variable. What do you mean by the dependent variable? We are calling it as a DV, dependent variable. Hereinafter, I will call it as a DV, dependent variable. Are you a dependent person? Yes, you all are. Okay? Even you are married, you are dependent, not if you are employee. That's something else. Anyway, we have some restrictions also. Ne? You all are, by assuming you all are students, you all are subject to your, yes, subject to your parents' decision. The parents' decision. You all are the dependents of now. So that means, what do you mean by dependent variable? Dependent variable. Dependent variable. Dependent variable. The variation of the variable is determined by the other variable changes. The other variable changes. What do you mean by the independent variable? In your case, as the students, as the children, who are the independent person? Your parents. Okay? Are they independent based on your performance or based on your behavior? No. My mother, no, never. Okay? That means you all are dependent on your parents. So who is the independent person? Parents. So then what do you mean by the independent variable? It isolates the changing according to their perception. Right? So based on the changes in independent variable, what happened? It accreted to the other variable called dependent variable. Right? Research is based on which variable? Which variable? Research is based on, or else is created based on which variable? You can let me tell me. Research. We are starting the research with a problem. Right? Now we need to convert this problem into the readable research topic. To convert it, you have a problem, but we can't present the problem to the readers. No, you have to present the topic to the readers. How you can convert this problem to the topic? Problem to the topic. Yes. Yes. ප්‍රශ්නය කොහොමද අපි ඒක කියවන්නට පැහැදිලි මම මොකක්ද මේ කරන්න යන්නේ කියන එක පැහැදිලි කරන්න. You can use three components. Right? The first one, by identifying the research problem, you can filter which is the dependent variable. Right? Which one is the dependent here? Right? Which one is the independent here? Right? Dependent variable, independent variable, and what is the other one? The sample. Right? Sample. We'll identify one by one. Okay, the research problem basically developed out of the dependent variable. Right? So dependent variable. In your case, what is the problem? No, the practical problem that we have discussed, why the auditors are reluctant to use IT technique. What? Okay, identify that one. And what is the independent and what is the dependent? Why the auditors are reluctant to use the IT techniques? Why the student or why the auditors are reluctant to use the IT technique? Which is the dependent part? Which is the independent part? Here, thinking, what is the independent part and what is the dependent part? IT is the why? Think it now. Why auditors are reluctant? Why the auditors are reluctant to use the IT skills? Yes, use the IT skills. දැන් අර අම්මලාගේ වගේ හිතන විදිහ හිතන අම්මයි මමයි කියලා හිතන්නකෝ දැන්. දැන් ඔය සිද්ධිය දාන්නකෝ බලන්න මේ practical problem එක. How the dependent, how the independent. IT, why? Why? What are the factors affecting for which one? IT usage. Then how the usage? IT usage is which one? Is dependent because of the factors. We don't know factors. What we are going to do? We are going to find the factors. We are going to find the factors. Factors for what? The usage of IT skills. The usage determine IT skill එක එහෙම නැත්නම් IT usage එක determine කරන්නේ කොහොමද? එයාගේ තියෙන literacy level එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නේ? එයාගේ financial literacy වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Sometimes it may be the IT literacy also. Sometimes there may be the ease of use. Ease of use. Sometimes it may be the what may be the other factors. Friendliness. So those are the factors affecting for which one? Usage. If it is friendly, are we going to use it? Yes, exactly. If it is friendly, we are going to use it. If we are having the enough knowledge, enough skills, are we going to use it? Yes, exactly, we are going to. So therefore, IT usage is the dependent with the other factors. But what we are going to find, the factors, we don't know. Clear? So then we can convert the problem into the research topic. How you can convert now? We'll take the same example. Yes? Same example. Any idea? Blackboard. He has identified knowledge. Knowledge as one variable which is affecting for the IT user. So then how we can find, how we can formulate the research topic? The financial, we take that's a technical point. Financial literacy or IT literacy. We'll take the IT literacy, right? IT literacy and what is the other one? Dependent counter. Use of IT techniques. The usage of IT techniques. So what is the research topic? What may be the research topic? You can develop it into according to your own view, but we have to be understand as format. Anyway, we can take the IT literacy and use of IT's usage of IT facilities, usage of IT facilities. He is referring to auditors, right? Auditors. So then how we can include a sample to there? We can include a sample to there. Yes. How we can? IT literacy and what is the other one? Use of IT, Kagida or Kagida. External or internal auditors. We take it as internal auditors or internal auditors. What is your problem? Why the auditors, the internal auditors are reluctant to use of the IT techniques? What is your topic? Okay, what is the topic? The IT literacy and the use of IT of auditors, internal auditors, or else we are suggesting you to include the impact of, right? So then it is very clear the impact of, yes, IT literacy, IT development part of the on the dependent variable. Which one is the dependent variable? Use of IT, the sample of external or internal auditors. Right? So that is how you can convert your problem into the research topic. You have to understand very clearly your problem and then convert it to the research topic. The other one, when we are when we are developing the problem, you need to include the independent variable also. Independent variables or variables. You have to include that one. We'll discuss that one after the completion of the lesson problem discussion. Right? You have to take that one also. Anyway. And so how many components are there? 3 components, right? Normally, the research topic, the first component is the independent variable. We are including the independent variable first. And then you have to include the dependent. ඔයාලා වගේ අම්මාගේ බලපෑම පුතාට කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? කොහෙද බලන්න යන්නේ? The area sample. Therefore, third one is the sample. First one is the independent variable or variables. The second one, dependent variable. And third one, the sample. Right. So this one also very good. So the Ganga, whatever the thing, this you search on this one. This gives them the full thesis also. This is the Indian version. I don't know about the quality. I can't guarantee about the quality, but it gives us the some of the full dissertation also regarding the research areas. Right. Here is independent variable and the dependent variable. Okay. Write down this example. No need to write down. We have a lot of examples. We have 40 research topics to identify the dependent. Okay, let's go through the research topics here. Not the research topic. This topic What are the independent variables and dependent variable? Identify points. You see? Read the first one. The impact of music on concentration and study habits. What is the independent variable? You know it, Nick? Music. What we are going to check? Is there any impact created by whom? Music. For which one? For the concentration and the study habit. Right? Study habit. So therefore, here, what may be the dependent variable with it? Study habit plus it may be the concentration also. Concentration also, even if I didn't mention, right? So even you are having the music, what happened to your concentration and then the study habit. So these are simple example to identify the dependent and independent variables very clear. The second one, what it is? How the social media affect self-esteem in the teenagers. What is the independent variable? Is that real? Or is how? How it happens? How the social media impact for their self-esteem? Is it impacting? Well, you can refer the self-esteem videos which are giving us self-esteem. Is that impacting? Yes, exactly. There are some videos. There are some short videos or short whatever the ads and likewise which encourage you to do something. So therefore, what is the independent variable there? Just thinking, what is the independent variable? Social media usage. It impacts which one? Self-esteem. So these are very simple and real world things. You have to understand the logic behind that. That's it. So then third one. What is it? Sleep quality and the stress level. So by looking at some of your faces, I can identify that one also today. Okay? Stress level and the sleep quality. What happened? What is the dependent variable? No need to identify dependent, independent, just talk with me. So, is there any impact created by the sleep level? Others? Yes or no? Yes. How? Definitely tell you no. Definitely. Definitely fine. There are some extreme cases. Name the Hathra Ilang Dawes ඔක්කොම හොඳට වැඩ කරගන්න මම දැන් වටපොක් කියන ඊළඟ දවස් හොඳට වැඩ කරගන්න පුළුවන් ඊළඟ දවසේ රැය එතනින් එහාට වැඩ කරන්න බෑ. කියන්නේ ඒක කැපැසිටි එකක් කියනවා කාගේ. ඒක මොකද තාම ස්ට්‍රෙස් ලෙවල් එක වැඩි දන්නේ. It's the right. Therefore, we need to identify the relationship between sleep quality and the stress level. So, what is dependent there? Stress level is dependent because of what? Sleep quality. Right? So, just you need to identify these simple things. You go to the real world context and do those things. And then you can link these real world issues to the accounting discipline. Accounting discipline so does whatever the revisions. We are going through the accounting degree program, so therefore you have to highly concern on the accounting streams. Read the topic. Read the topic. What is the impact of financial literacy on saving behavior? Another way of forming your research topic, right? Now you have to understand very clearly when you are forming the research. Right. Now, technically identify when you are forming the research. You have to start with the yes independent variable. We are calling it as the IV. What is independent variable here? Financial literacy. Financial literacy. Is there any impact for the savings behavior? Right? Is there any impact from the? So is there any impact to the savings behavior by a financial literacy? The persons who don't have the financial literacy, who don't have any that much of amount, that much of knowledge level regarding the financial literacy, so they are not normally don't have the savings behavior. They just what they think. අර ඉන්න හොඳට වගේ දැක්කලා ඇතිනේ. සල්ලි වල සල්ලි දෙකුණත් පොසත් තුනක් නිගානේ කියනවා. අරදිනා. මොකද වෙන්නේ? සල්ලි දිනන සල්ලි හම්බ කරනවා. සමහර මිනිස්සු ඉන්නවා ජීවත් වෙන විදිහක් නැහැ. හැබැයි හොඳට ජීවත් වෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ ආදායම වගේ නෙවෙයි විදිහක් නැහැ හැබැයි ජීවත් වෙනවා කොහොමද? අර ඔයාලා හරියට බලපාරම් කියන්නේ. අර කියන්නේ ඉස්සර පුදු බරම්පරාවකම ජීවත් වෙන සල්ලි හම්බ කරනවා කියන්නේ. ලොකු ලෑන්ඩ් එකක් තුන අක්කර 50ක් වෙනවා අක්කරයෙන් අක්කරේ විකුණලා ජීවත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? එහෙම ඉන්න කට්ටියකුත් ඉන්නවා. එහෙම නැත්නම් සමහර කට්ටියක් ඉන්න සල්ලි හොයනවා වියදම්. සල්ලි හොයනවා වියදම් කරනවා හොඳ ලක්ෂ ලයිෆ් එකක් කරනවා. එතකොට අපිට ඩිටර්මයින් කරන්න සමහර කෙනෙක්ගේ right based on the financial literacy, right? So they are which behavior is affected by savings behavior. Exactly, those are real world problems. You need to investigate, right? So therefore, dependent is which one? Savings behavior is subject to the financial literacy. Financial literacy, and then where we are going to do this research? Yes, we are collecting the data from whom? Undergraduate in Sri Lanka. Disaster, right? The first component, you need to formulate the independent variable first, and then the savings behavior, it is a dependent variable, second one, and you have to mention your sample also. Which area we are going to do this research, right? From whom I am supposed to collect the data. This may be definitely changed until we discuss about the sample research. Therefore, no need to worry, right? So we are giving the portfolios. Step by step, you change your research topic. No issues, right? No issues. You change, you develop your own research topic until the proposal. But you have to do the portfolio activities once I complete the research. That is how we can learn this subject. Otherwise, it may be boring as well as it may be a. If you remember, it may be a headache to you, ne? All the කරේ නැත්නම් ඔයාලට complete කරගන්න බැරි වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Why? Because this is not a recording. So this is academic writing, fully academic writing. We are moving towards academic writing now. So therefore, you have to work on it, but no need to worry. We'll do the step by step, right? Okay, now we'll go to the activity number. I hope it's clear to you. When you are formulating the research topic, these three components need to be added. Right. That I'm supposed to give that text. Okay, right. We'll go to the activity. The difficulties, we have the conversation. Case study. Read this one. But this is about public sector organization face increasing scrutiny over their financial transparency and accountability due to limited public resources and rising demand for efficient service delivery. Right? So read this one and as a group work, tell me how you can do a research for this one. Do 3 rows. Right? 3 rows. Okay, you divided you into another group. Okay, 1, 2, 3. You 3. Okay. You say, and then 1, 2, 3. Follow the method. Here, here. Right? Here to here. And then you 3. 3 rows. You 3 rows. Right? You discuss. So this is a practical scenario. This is a practical scenario. You read this one, right? And you first identify what is the problem here. What is the problem here? And then tell me how you can do a research for this one. Just explain, just discuss and tell me. I will give you 10 minutes. Okay, do it. Okay. You just read it and identify a topic for it. Please simplify that one. You read the story very carefully and develop a topic for this case. Is that from your person is there? You just read the case and then identify topic for it. You discuss and have your idea, share your ideas. Okay, one member from each group can explain their topic. Huh? Explain in the sense, read the topic. Shall we start it? We will start from the corner. One person from a group can explain the topic. Your group. Yes? Yes. The role of internal auditing
in financial accountability and public sector, or is it
financial. I can't hear you with that.
financial accountability in public sector organization?
Okay, right. In public sector organization, good. Right. Apeksha? From your group? Yes. How internal auditing improves. Internal auditing improves the financial accountability of public sector organizations. Yes. Any creative ideas? But you, yes, from your group.
Evaluating the role of internal auditor
Very good. Silence, strange. Okay, tell me. Evaluating. Okay, evaluating.
the role of internal auditors in enhancing financial transparency and compliance in public sector operations.
Okay. Transparency and the compliance. Transparency and the compliance. Okay. In where? Public sector organizations. Good. Yes. Yes, Siru. From your group. Yes. From your group. Musna ne bukan udahna. Munsal ne. Mean pare. Munsa kira apa? Kena content creator kena kena apa kan Munsa. Yes, Siru. Yes. Okay, from your group, first group. The role of political
The role of political influence in internal auditing and profit processes in public sector.
Okay, from where did you take the political perspective? Very good. Yes, explain me. So what I asked you to do, you read that. Okay, it's okay. You need to read the question and you need to repeat the case and then you grab it what is the dependent, what is independent. Your thinking pattern is good, right? So I really appreciate political impact also there. So but here what we are discussing actually about the internal control and then towards the transparency or accountability. Anyway, good idea. Any idea from you? Same idea. Okay, tell me. Very good. Again, see here the reading the effectiveness of internal auditing in preventing, detecting and preventing financial frauds. They detect the compliance in the sense detecting and preventing frauds in where? Public sector organizations. Yes, we do. From your group, anyone? But how? how that public resources are managed efficiently by auditors in public sector organizations. Okay, how the resources are managed by the organizations towards which one? We miss something. How the auditors are managing financial resources towards efficiently public sector. Okay, that means effectiveness is there. Other internal controls are reflected by the management of resources, even it's not the direct work, right? So, okay, good. So, how many of you see differently regarding the same research problem, right? So, that is we need to inculcate, so else we have to increase. So, we need creative thinking, right? So, I have uploaded the activity also. You go to the research topic there. So, there are approximately 40 or 36 research topics are there, right? You read it very carefully and identify what are the dependent variables there and what are the independent variables, right? Sometimes some research topic, it doesn't include the dependent variable. Just highlight those things also as a homework. Clear? Right. So even my slides include, we are doing the portfolio activity number 2.1. So we are not doing it. Once we complete next week lesson problem evaluation, we'll do the portfolio activity number 1. Up to now, you identify, now you read, now you find problems in your area. Then once we identify, we develop it with the lesson. Meanwhile, they do the activity number 1. Right? Activity number 1, identifying the dependent and independent variable. We are going to start. Clear? Any questions? Weekly wise, work on it. So then it is very easy. No issues. Very easy. And interesting. Any questions? Any questions? No questions? I hope online students, they don't have their questions. Oh, next week, something can pass it online. Our topics are done. But you need to have an idea. Now you need to develop your own. Why I am waiting until the 4th week? So you need to have an idea. Topics we discussed a lot of things regarding how to find trending research topic. Meanwhile, I missed that part. That part I'm going to make. Thank you very much. Here, so there are a lot of research links are there. The one is you can find if you are interested in the sustainability, you type it professor in sustainability. So then there may be some profiles, research profiles are not in Sri Lankan context, in the international context, right? So then you can search on their profile. So they updated their publications. Professor Danturi, I uploaded here some of the researchers' findings here. The Professor Danturi is the accounting profession. I can't remember the university. And the other one, University of Oxford, not University of Queensland. So there is a link. And meanwhile, link of the top researchers also here. And then one of the file also here. There are 4 links. You touch on those things. You click on those things. You can get those things from. I just uploaded the PDF to you. Anyway, I hope you can download it and click on it. You search on those things, right? So you can find emerging research topic in these areas, right? No need to worry. Clear? May profile research what research topic you need to find your own research topic. Right? You need, this is a little bit not typical interesting. You make it as an interest. Then you need to find out where one is your interested area and search on the given link. So that is it up to now. Okay, right. Any questions? No questions?